Welcome to Lesson 11, Setting Up Automated Bank Feeds. To begin this lesson, go to the QuickBooks Online Demo account as discussed in Lesson 4. For years, accounting has been a manual process. In the early days, we used paper ledgers, and eventually we moved to accounting software. But even with accounting software such as QuickBooks Desktop or Sage or Peachtree, you were still hand-entering individual transactions, such as credit card receipts or bank service charges. With QuickBooks Online, manual data entry of financial transactions is no longer necessary. Remember, everything is cloud-based and connected via the internet. So, this allows you to create a secure connection between your QuickBooks Online account and each of your bank and credit card accounts. Once a secure connection has been established with your bank, transactions will transfer or feed directly to your QuickBooks Online company file on a daily basis. Once these transactions have been imported, QuickBooks Online gives you the ability to review them and to categorize them into the proper account for each of your chart of accounts. In the next lesson, I'll be teaching you how to manage these transactions as they come in each day. But right now, I want to show you how to establish your bank and credit card connections. First and foremost, you need to make sure you have the ability to log in to your bank and credit card accounts. Now, I've spoken with some locals who don't currently do this. They just wait until they receive a monthly statement to review activity on the account, and they've never established a username and password to use the account online. So if you fall into that category, please contact your financial institutions to establish online accounts as soon as possible. Once you've established these online accounts, you can link your bank accounts and credit cards in what are called automatic bank feeds. To set these up, select Banking from the left-hand navigation bar and then select the Banking subtab. Click on Add Account in the upper right-hand corner. Select your financial institution from the list. So for instance, if you bank with Huntington Bank, you can just begin typing Huntington Bank. You'll begin to see the list narrow down and you can select your specific bank. Once you've selected your bank, it takes you to a sign-in screen where you can enter your username and password and complete any extra security verification steps that your financial institution requires. When QuickBooks Online connects, it will then display a list of any accounts you have with that bank or credit card company. Many of you have multiple accounts with the same bank, so you simply select the bank emblem to the left of the account that you want to connect and select the Account Type drop-down menu to choose a bank or credit card account. You will also have an option of picking a date for downloading transactions. Most banks will let you download the past 90 days of transactions, but some banks will let you go back a year or more. Let's say that you do not end up converting to QuickBooks Online until July 27 of this year. In that case, when you get to this screen, you would want to bring in any transactions that have happened since your new fiscal year started on July 1. So you would tell it to go back to July 1 of 2020. Once you've selected the accounts that you want to bring into QuickBooks Online, and you have selected your date for past transactions, select Connect. At this point, the secure connection is being created, the bank or credit card accounts are being set up in your chart of accounts, and the transactions are being downloaded back to the date you specified. So this could take a few minutes. Don't cancel the process. To see your automatic bank feeds, go to Banking on the navigation bar and select Banking. You will see all connected accounts along the top of the screen, along with balances, and in the lower right corner of each panel, the number of transactions that are waiting to be reviewed and categorized. If you go back to your dashboard, you will see these accounts on the right-hand side of that screen as well. If you go to your chart of accounts, you will see that each account is set up properly, and you can now get into the register for each bank and credit card account. So life is going to change. Things that were done manually in the past will now be automated. There are 3 major tasks that you need to accomplish before you can convert to QuickBooks Online. First, clean up your chart of accounts as discussed in lessons 7, 8, and 9. Second, clean up your vendor listing as discussed in lesson 10. And third, gather all of your usernames and passwords for each of your bank and credit card accounts so that you will be prepared to connect on the day of conversion. So if you have not established logins with your institutions, you need to begin that process immediately.